Guys, welcome to Same Sex Soul Connections. My name is May for Love. Welcome to my channel. We'll just let the music run whilst I shuffle the cards, okay? And then I'll turn it down for your reading. Okay, guys, so it's so good to see you guys again. I feel like I haven't heard from you guys in forever. All right, so before we get into our reading today, I'm just going to draw the raffle. You guys know that I have a free readings for the year raffle every month, and I take two winners, and they both get it's 12 readings for the year, and they can either take it back to back if they want one every day for April, whatever, or if they want once every month, however they want to use it. And they're emergency readings, so they're delivered within 24 hours, okay? We didn't get much entries this month, so if you enter this month, you have an amazing chance of winning. So I'm just going to pick those names now so that everybody can see that I picked them online. Let me just give it a little shuffle here. And let's see. First winner is Honeybee. Right, can you see that? Perfect. So Honeybee, I will be emailing you to inform you. And the next person that won this month is Chance L. So these two persons will be informed of their winnings. 12 free readings this year. So Chance L and Honeybee, you're good to go. Good. So let me just put this aside. I'm going to put these, maybe they're going to bring some special energy to us today. I'm just going to put them right here. Lovely. Masculine and feminine energy. Wonderful. All right. All right. I got some new oracle cards today, so you are going to be the first people that I'm going to test out on, and they're the energy oracle cards. So let's see what's the energy that your person is bringing to you and to this reading today. Okay, guys, so I'm not familiar with this deck, so I might even have to pull out the book, okay? But let me see what I get intuitively first. Attachment. So I'm getting here, and this could differ completely from the book's advice. I'm getting here, this person feels this connection to you. They really do. And they may even view it, okay, I'm seeing this two ways. I'm seeing this as an attachment to the karmic relationship, and then I'm seeing karmic or third party relationship, and then I'm also seeing attachment as an attachment to you. So there are two things I'm seeing. One, I'm seeing the positive aspect of this as in their attachment to you, and them recognizing that this is a soul connection and that they need to really be their authentic self and remove their mask, and that idea of the authentic self and being their authentic self has been a constant theme in this same-sex soul connections reading. If you've been following for the past couple weeks or so, living one's authentic self and being authentic and not giving into self-deception has been a major theme. So it seems that this person is definitely thinking about living their authentic life, really stepping into their divinity and their path, and getting ready to unveil who they really are. So I see that. So that's their connection to you, is driving them to do that. What I'm also seeing, even though they're ready to step into the light, I'm seeing that they feel bound to these old ideas, these old relationships. And if you notice how rusty and how beaten this pole is, and they're still attached to it. So it is old ideas, old notions about themselves, old relationships that are still keeping them back, and they still feel bound to that. So they're feeling this connection with you, yes, and it really wants to make them live their authentic life, but they're still bound to this old self. So this is what I'm seeing with attachment. But I'm going to read from the book so that you get the full meaning. Let's see. Attachment number 5. 14. Perceived need and the choice to let go. Okay. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted from fear of the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical attachments, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it is time to take action, and you need to break out of chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just keep repeating itself, keeping you stuck. Alright guys, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So this person, they seem to be in limbo, feeling that need to go forward but still being held by the past. So we're hoping that, they really break free of this and really step into who they really are. But that is the kind of energy that they're bringing into this reading here, knowing the path that they need to follow, but yet being hampered by the past. Okay? Alright, so let's get into this reading here now. And as you know, we're going to look at the karmic relationship first. Let's see what's going on there with all people. Let me just move this down a bit. Give myself a little space here. Nice. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the third party. I always give her a little extra shuffle. So headspace for this person when they think about their karmic. What are they feeling? When I think about the karmic, when I think about that karmic connection, what are they feeling? Okay. So what are they feeling? They're feeling heartbreak and loss. You know, this is not where they want to be. This is not who they are. And they're really, you know, missing your connection. Because this relationship does not reflect their authentic self. And it seems that they have made some sort of decision, because upright, this is indecision, this is strategizing, this is, you know, looking into the world, weighing your options. But now this person seems to have made a decision, and whatever decision they made is making them feel very balanced. This is very balanced in both their masculine and feminine energies. Very balanced emotionally, very balanced mentally. They feel like whatever decision that they have made or are about to make is really going to balance out this whole situation. And not just the third party relationship, but this relationship they have with you as well. So we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here. We have fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and this card is the card of Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening in their heart space. What are they feeling in their heart space? What are they feeling in their heart space? Apparently a lot. They want to be single. Well, this is the card of singlehood. This is the card of feeling confident, abundant, not codependent at all. This is full of self-love. This is how they're feeling about themselves right now. They want to be single. They no longer want to be in this relationship. So we have Earth energy here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But they seem to be waiting on something to happen before they make their move. There is something has to happen before they make their move. This is the Three of Wands. So this is all about looking onto the horizon and waiting for some kind of ship to come in before you make your move. So there's something that they're waiting on here. I might pull more cards on that to see exactly what it is. What's in their heart? They're thinking about the lovers. They're thinking about your connection, and they're comparing it to this connection. And they're really seeing the difference. They're really recognizing the divinity, or, you know, how blessed they are to have met you. That's what they're thinking about in their heart space right now. The lovers can also talk about a choice between two. So they're thinking actively about making this choice between the third party and yourself. Then they're also thinking about their alliances. What they've built with this particular alliance that they have here with this third party relationship. Is it something solid? And it doesn't seem to be so, because if you look at this, you know, this is like filigree work. You know, I'm noticing that, you know, it's just not the most firm foundation. So they're really taking stock of the alliances that they've built and what has been the result of these alliances. Let me see what this person is waiting on and pull some cards on that. They're waiting on the Queen of Wands. They're waiting on passion, drive, action, and pull more cards. That's weird. Oh, this is usually representative of a divine counterpart. Maybe they're waiting on you. Maybe they're waiting on some sign from you, or some sign from the universe in order to make their move. Some spiritual sign. Some kind of inspiration, some kind of wisdom. That's what they're waiting on. So what can we expect? From this connection by the next time we meet? Betrayal. Something is going to happen where they, come into this full recognition that this is not where they need to be. There's only been heartache and loss in this relationship, and betrayal, and not just they being betrayed, but they betraying themselves and betraying their feelings, not being true to self. What else? Let's get 2 more cards. Two more cards. Transformation. Death. We can expect that there's going to be some kind of transformation in this relationship. Death to the old, which will give birth to a new beginning. And a solid offer being made elsewhere. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. A solid offer being made elsewhere. Alright, so that's what's going to be the outcome. Well, that's going to be the energy that's going to take us into the next reading. A feeling of betrayal, transformation of this person or this relationship, and a solid offer being made elsewhere. Moving out of the relationship, okay? Let's see what's happening in your connection now. What's happening in your connection? And this is the weather of this reading. It's take the lead. This is the Emperor. Or is it the Empress? Neither. This is the Three of Wands. This is the same Three of Wands that we saw in the Karmic reading. So the energy of this read is waiting. Waiting for something to happen, waiting to come into alignment. This is the energy of this reading. When your person thinks about you, oh wow, they think that you've turned your back on your connection. They feel rejected. They're not seeing the opportunity that's being offered to them by the universe for this eternal love, because they're kind of wallowing in the wrong decision that they made, getting into this other relationship. So they think that you've turned your back on them and on this connection. They have been getting downloads and intuition from the universe, and they're coming into the recognition of the opportunity that was being offered to them by your connection. But they're just not pulling themselves out of that grief in order to really grasp that opportunity. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's the Four of Cups. We have here the Ace of Swords. It says clarity of belief. They're finally clear on what this connection means to them. And that clarity has transformed their heart, because look at, we see the butterfly coming from his chest area, and he's holding on to his heart. So his heart has been transformed, but yet they feel the need to guard their heart as well. So they're very clear on what you mean to them and what this connection is all about, but they're still going to be a bit defensive. What else? Mentally, they know that this connection is secure. This is a solid foundation that they can build a life on. They feel very secure with you. They feel that you're very stable. They think that you're incredibly honest. They see you as someone who's not afraid to live their truth, speak their truth. That's how they feel. This is how they process you mentally. And we have 2 wands, so it's all about new beginnings. Angel number 11 might be a message for you. Just a master number. And we have another 11. So 11. So this could be very well be a twin flame connection. So in their heart space, they're detaching. And what does detachment mean? Well, one, and this is the traditional justice card. So they want to bring justice and balance to this connection. That's one. So this is the card of Libra. And what they're also detaching from, they're detaching from situations and things that do not nurture their soul. So if you look in the back here, look at this barren place where she would have stepped out from. She's now being guided by spirit to step out of there and move towards calmer waters, move towards things and situations that are more nourishing to one's soul and more nourishing to oneself. So it's really about, that feeling of bringing balance and bringing justice to you and your connection. We have the Magician card and another number 1. So on the board we have angel number 1111. So 5 ones. So that might be a message for you. Just Google that, okay? So this is the Magician. So in their heart, they want to manifest this connection. And they want to use every single tool in their toolbox to do that. This person has many gifts. This person is now recognizing that the ability to manifest this relationship has been within them this whole time. And we have a lot of major arcana on the board. You have the base chakra activation, you have detach, you have manifest. So this person is going through a lot of tremendous changes in their life, in their psyche, in their spirituality. And then this is Virgo. People say Gemini as well. The Magician. Let's get another card for the heart space. Seven of Swords, seek the truth. So this Seven of Swords, that's the usual deception card. But this is a card in this deck. It's all about cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the self-deception, and really seeking the truth about oneself and seeking the truth about about others. So they're there, and they're ready to face the truth. They're ready to seek the truth. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. They're ready to look beyond the veil, look beyond what is apparent, to see and to follow the light within, to really see the truth of this connection. What's blocking this connection at the moment? Indecision. Indecision is what is blocking this connection. This is the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's refusing to see the full truth of what's happening. This person has their eyes closed, but their third eye is open. So instinctively, and they're also getting downloads. You see crown chakra activation. So instinctively, this person knows what they have to do. Intuitively, this person knows what they have to do. But in the 3D world, they're closing their eyes to the reality of their situation. What's blocking this connection? Dedicated effort, putting in the work. This person hasn't made a decision yet to put in that 3D work into this relationship. They know that it's a loving, nurturing connection. They know this. But to put in the work to really restore it, to really nurture it, they've not made that decision as yet. So that's the Eight of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is in the Four of Wands. So the commitment card. So it could very well be that another commitment is blocking this connection. The obligation to someone else is blocking this connection. Or this person may be afraid of commitment, afraid of intimacy. And this can also block the connection as well. That's fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Alright, so what can we expect will be their actions towards you by the next time we meet? What can we expect will be their actions towards you? Well, first of all, they are going to be really thinking about what makes them happy. And they're going to recognize that what makes them happy or what they find fulfillment with. Now, we can't really, another person can't make yourself happy, but you can feel happy with someone. And they're really coming into the realization that that person that they really feel that happiness with is you, and that you are their dream come true. They're going to be trying to find balance, and we saw that balance card with the Judgment, with the Justice card here. So that balance, because I think there's a lot going on in their life right now. So they're going to be trying to find that temperance, because we saw temperance in the third party relationship, and we're seeing justice here. So it's about them balancing themselves and balancing off the relationships in their life. What else? What can we expect will be their actions towards you by the next time we meet? They're going to be in hangman mode. And again, lots of major arcana happening here. So they're really going to try and get a higher perspective on this whole situation. Really look at it from different angles. And they're going to be getting downloads. Look at the rainbow. They're going to be getting that intuitive guidance. And their heart is already open. Right? Their heart is already open. So, and they're going to be receiving these downloads about what this connection really means to them. So whilst they're receiving their downloads, what is the advice for you? Let's get one card. What is the advice? And it says autumn. Release the old and rest. And we saw that card of transformation in the third party relationship. So there is, definitely this idea that there's going to be the ending of, old attitudes, old relationships, old cycles. And that a period of healing is going to happen. Now, there might also be something significant about autumn. Maybe this is when this connection is going to come together. So let me read the message for autumn here. $138. Okay. It says autumn. Release all the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter. I must let go of all the weight they're carrying in order to continue to grow and to prosper. Sometimes you too have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on the autumn card shows that there's an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a reading or a spread, or the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regard to your question or intentions. So there's definitely something significant about autumn, but it's also a message for you too to release old thought patterns, release old relationships, and really take the time out to heal yourself, to prepare for this love that may be coming in the autumn period. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to do, guys, is get some messages from their higher self. And we're going to go into my Divine Counterparts in Separation deck. I'm being guided to take four cards today. 4 seems to be a significant number. That's about foundations, laying strong foundations. So let's do 4 cards. And I think we have 4. Let's see. We do, yeah. The Lover's card again. It's a choice between 2, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, alrighty. So across, then top down. Okay, it says, my love, I am going through a spiritual awakening. 11. I am going through a spiritual awakening. And even though I'm currently torn between 2 lovers, my intuition is working overtime. I also want you to know that the third party knows about you. Yes, they do. They know about you. And I'm torn between you two. Let's read top down. My love, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. And my intuition has really been working overtime. I mean, my third eye is open up. And what I'm really seeing is that I have a choice between 2. I have a choice between 2, and I'm really torn. And the third party, they know about you. Okay, guys, so that's what your love has to say today. So apparently the third party knows about you. I don't know how they found out, but the third party definitely knows about you. All right, so my deck is going to be ready to be shipped out at the end of April. So if you want to pre-order, you can do that. Just send me an email at madeforlove@gmail.com, and I can send you the payment information. Now, if you're the type that you like to see printed and then you make your order, I'm like that too. I don't like to pre-order, right? And you're just interested and you'd like me to notify you when they're printed and ready to ship out, you can also send me an email at madeforlove@gmail.com. And as soon as they're printed and they're ready to ship, I will send you a little notification, and then you can see it. You can send payment then and have it shipped out. Okay. So guys, this was your reading today. So many interesting things that came out. Your partner is really, trying to trust their intuition to make this choice between the third party relationship and yourself. But the good thing is that their intuition is working overtime. They are getting those downloads. I mean, we saw it here. We saw it in their message to you. So, and the thing is, once they trust their intuition, and once they go within, they will always find you and they will always find love. Okay? So guys, this was your reading, and thank you for choosing me, listening to me. Thank you for all your support. Bye guys, I love you. Alright guys, bye.